The terms patriot and loyalist are often used to describe two opposing perspectives during times of political upheaval, particularly in the context of the American Revolutionary War. Understanding the distinction between these two identities requires examining their definitions, motivations, and consequences in historical contexts. At its core, a patriot is defined as a person who vigorously supports their country and is prepared to defend it against enemies or detractors. In the case of the American Revolution, patriots were colonists who sought independence from British rule. They believed that the British government was overstepping its bounds and infringing upon their rights and liberties. Key figures such as Thomas Jefferson and George Washington embodied the patriot spirit, advocating for self-governance, freedom from oppressive taxation without representation, and ultimately, the establishment of a new nation based on democratic principles. Patriots often participated in grassroots movements, forming groups such as the Sons of Liberty. They employed various tactics, including protests, boycotts, and, in some cases, violent resistance. The Boston Tea Party is a notorious example of a patriot action, symbolizing defiance against British taxation policies. These individuals were driven by ideals of liberty, self-determination, and the belief in a fairer, more just society. Their narrative emphasized the quest for freedom and rights, framing their cause as inherently good and just. Conversely, a loyalist, often referred to as a Tory in the context of American history, was a colonist who remained loyal to the British Crown during the tumultuous years leading up to and during the American Revolutionary War. Loyalists believed in the stability and benefits of remaining part of the British Empire. Their belief system was founded on a sense of loyalty, tradition, and the fear of the chaos that could accompany a break from British governance. They often saw the crown as a protector of their rights and property, and they were wary of the more radical elements of the revolutionary movement that sought to upend the established order. Loyalists included various segments of society, such as wealthy landowners, government officials, and some religious groups, particularly Anglicans. Their reasoning for loyalty was multifaceted. Many argued that revolution could lead to anarchy, economic ruin, and hardships that would ultimately harm the colonies more than British rule. Loyalists often found themselves at odds with their patriot neighbors, leading to social strife, violence, and even exile from their communities. The consequences of being a patriot or a loyalist were significant. Patriots helped forge a new national identity and shaped the foundations of the United States, experiencing victories that culminated in independence. In contrast, loyalists faced persecution, property confiscation, and ostracism. Many chose to flee to Canada or Britain, reflecting the deep societal divisions that arose from the conflict. In summary, the primary difference between a patriot and a loyalist lies in their allegiance and beliefs during a pivotal moment in history. Patriots championed independence and the establishment of a new nation, while loyalists sought to maintain their connection to the British Crown, viewing it as the path to stability. Both identities played critical roles in shaping the course of history, illustrating the complexities of loyalty, governance, and national identity.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.